everybody, it's time for Starcom Unknown Space. How you doing, Red?
Good. Do you like this game, babe?
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's not bad. It's okay.
How many hours?
Well, how many hours have I been playing it for? Okay. Well, strictly speaking, I've been playing for 3 hours because that's how long the last stream was. Realistically,
We know this is nonsense.
18.2.
There we go.
18.2 hours. That's how long I've been playing. 18.2 hours. I've been doing work. I have been putting in serious working hours trying to build up stuff without actually doing anything. You have no idea how grindy this has been for me.
I have some clue.
Well, you really don't. Okay, so before we go anywhere, I've got to kind of take you through a few things. Okay, so cargo. This is what I've got in the way of stuff. You might be going, Rival, you don't actually have a lot. I've been doing stuff. Been doing lots of stuff. Shipyard. This is our ship as it is built right now. We have a Mark II reactor, a micro reactor. We've got a scanner Mark 1. Got 2 plasma Mark 2s and 2 plasma Mark 1s. The lander, scout bridge, 3 engines, wings. Everything's fine. It's great. Awesome. This is what we're trying for. We're trying for that.
This is the one you've designed.
Mm-hmm. I've also started making new designs on top of this one. What we're missing is 55 titanium.
Okay. Achievable.
I've got everything else. I can build it. Everything else is fine. I can get it all done. It's great. But I need titanium. I've got everything else. So it kind of brings down all your bits and pieces and says, yeah, you've got this, you've got that, you've got enough for that and all that. So literally, I'm short on titanium. I am thinking about maybe throwing in a couple of microreactors there or something to basically give us a bit of extra juice, simply because I'm going to be getting Mark II engines soon. So anyway, so we're using this at the moment. What else has happened? I am so glad you're out. Me and Red have been doing a look on the research tab, and there's a couple of things we want to get before we get anything else, isn't there?
Yes. There's some big ones.
All right, so this is like the officer bit. We've got I've got one resource spotter, which basically every crew member with at least 1 in Astro increases the expected value of resource drops by 15%. So everyone is getting 1 in Astro because it increases how much stuff you get from pickups.
Pretty big.
Oh, yeah. Then we've got first aid response. 1 in biomed for every crew member, 10% chance of preventing support crew from being critically injured. Emergency stabilize gets everyone back up to 20%. Coordinated response, 1 in engineering increases repair rate by 10%. Spatial participation, 1 in observe increases detection range by 5%. That's for every crew member. And then we've got plasma fire support and battle station training. Well, plasma fire support is basically extra 10% on accuracy and extra 5% on fire rate. And then this battle station training is actually really good. It gives you a little button down here, basically, which you can then hit, and everyone starts repairing the ship. No matter what they're doing, they start repairing the ship, which can keep you in a fight a lot longer. I do want to get that, but there's other things I want to get. For example, I want to get that one. Oh, I've already got that one. That one, sorry. I want to get extra power. More power. I like power.
He does love power.
Love power. In other news, so I've been going around the areas that we've got. I've been jumping from between here, and here. Blowing up the rocks around this bit, getting into a fight in this bit, and then jumping back here and seeing where I'm up to. I've got lots of places to get to. That is our medical delivery job. The main issue is at one point during the week, I was flying around, shooting bad guys, shooting rocks, and then that blue ball thing with the tail came, and I accidentally got sucked into the wormhole it created. And it brought me out over here. I found a ring world, people.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Rival. And Rival was a streamer.
Yeah. Go on, finish the story.
One day, when Rival was out doing streamery things, a big blue wormhole called him up and sent him onto the other side of space. If you don't understand that reference,
I totally get that reference.
I knew Rival would.
We've got to go and scan those. I've got other places that I need to get to. Like, I've got a star down here. We've got to scan. We've got that one there. So I'm going to do those to try and get some extra XP. Because the more XP we get, the more stuff we can do with our people and things like that. So I'm going to start by going to this gas giant here, go to there, see what's out there, stuff like that. All right, Red? Sound good?
Sounds good.
And then once we've done those kind of bits, we will jump over there. We will scan all that. We will see what's going on. But I want to work down here to the medical delivery anyway. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Boop. But we need titanium. That's our basic thing. We want titanium so we can build that ship. And everyone will be happy. Well, I will. I don't know about anyone else. But I'll be happy. Because I'll have something that's ridiculously more tanky than what I'm flying. If a little bit slower. But it's effectively... I think it's doubling the damage output. Benjamin Chapman, Rival, did you find a Halo ring and hope you didn't? I found a Halo ring. I have not touched the Halo ring, though, because I'm not stupid. We're almost there. I have found a Halo ring. There is another reason I want to get my new ship all up and running as well. The support crew, we need more support crew, and that gives us an extra 25, which allows us to repair a lot faster. Oh, we got a flinger. That's cool. Nothing. That sucks. Get close to the star, might be able to get some science off that. That's a no then. Okay, cool. What we got? Talk to me. Talk to me, people. I want to know what we got. Ancient stone pyramid rises out of the thick mountain jungle. Its entrance is mostly overgrown, but easily detected by the lander scanners. At one point, the interior was equipped with sophisticated technological furnishings, 50 research points, thank you very much, which has been stripped away. Local loot archaeologists. This academy was dedicated to the study of wormhole gateways. They have made some dramatic insights shortly before the research stopped. Okay. Well, that gets us a crew XP, which is always nice. Nothing else here. Do you want to use the flinger, Red? I mean, it's going in the right direction, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeet.
Yeet! Yeeting us. Still yeeting. Wow, we got a lot of things here. Small problem. I think it's taking us... Oh. We do have an orange star there. We could travel to that? We'll see. Nothing there. Okay, let's go to you. Oh, ship. Large antenna structure is only technological object on this rocky planet. Sensors detect regular long-range transmissions of unknown content. The outside surface is covered in glyphs that are the universal translator interprets as roughly meaning sincere warning, danger in opening, high energy risk from tampering. Scans detect platinum and copper. Ensign Triton, I think the translator is off on this one. It's closer to devout warning. Heretical portal opening monitor. Attack response on tamper detection.
Maybe leave it.
Have ensign guys try to analyze this. Yeah, we'll go for that. Wow, that was terrible. That was a terrible roll. We got a terrible roll on that. You know what? Dismantle. 57 copper, 5 platinum. We'll take it. It's more than likely someone's going to come and say hello. Ooh, looks like we got a heretical thing there. Remember the heretical... Oh, hello. You are the markings of blasphemy who scraped forbidden relics from sacred wells. You are condemned as heretics of the Empire to burn. Make your choice. Accept the blessing of the remnants and become one in understanding, or reject them and perish here. Don't know what you think we did, but we do not give in to threats. Are you asking us to convert or die, or to convert then die? That's a good point, actually. I'm going to ask that one because that's actually sounding pretty funny. Like the heretics of the Empire, your questions blind you from truth. Surrender yourself. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're going to shoot you in the face, bud.
Yeah, when people are that devout.
No, we took a bit of a beating there, but we're good.
Hey, Wolven.
Hey, Wolven. Yeah, we took a little bit of a beating there, but we got some bits, so I'm going to do some researching. Because... Science! Alright, so we got 100 science out of that, just straight off the bat. That's kind of cool. Markers on developed ships are similar to those on the ship that destroyed Maya Station, but they seem to be orders of magnitude weaker in terms of combat strength. Yes, which means we get to shoot them in the face, and no one can say anything about it. Hi, Wolven. What you doing? This structure's crude facsimiles of the Remnants' gateways. Crude compared to the Remnants. I mean, it would be a major engineering feat for Starcom. Yes, it would. We will send our things. Oh, hello, big ship. Part of the dreadnought that was thawed out of the ice due to fluctuations in the planet's orbit. Signs point to having been critically damaged in sort of battle centuries ago. Most of the valuable resources were salvaged soon after, but the lander's penetrating radar shows some valuable neutronium that has missed. We gained 1 neutronium? Hell yeah. You never trade with us because you don't like us. Well, you do like us, but you don't like us. Neutronium is tasty. It is. Alright. Suppose we should try and activate this, shouldn't we? This large artifact is quite advanced, but at least within technological space we can comprehend. Glyphs on the structure surface translate to heretic portal. There is interference for remote access, but directions for access seem to be encrypted. Okay, so we have to find a way to activate that. I mean, that's cool. We can do that. Hey, Luna! Okay, here we go. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought someone was jumping in behind me and about to shoot me in the face. Deploy the survey team, baby. Lone Pillar rises out of the desert sands. Yes, 28 resource points. And analysis is believed composed of highly resilient composite. Deep scans show more structures below, but it's too deep to excavate. This material is incredibly hard, but interior monumentally with fibers. Yeah, of course, I can say that. To flex under stress. The microstructure, I was reading that, but that's fine. Based on our progress today, I think we might be able to be the first example of a late Fallen Empire architecture we've seen. I hope to find more examples. That's cool. We do like Fallen Empire things, don't we, Red?
We do. More stuff.
Yep. We like the stuff. We love the stuff. Huh. Give us more stuff. Baby. Okay, so you can fly through stars. However, it is not conducive to your ship's survival.
Huh. Shocking.
I know, right? It's just right out there. It's like, what the hell are you talking about, rival? Why would your ship not survive flying through a star? A heavy research ship has been stripped of its drives and buried as a makeshift bunker. Judging from incursions of flora into the supporting system, has been unoccupied for some time. Full search of the space turns up nothing of value, although interior wall of one of the cabins was covered with writing. Ensign Triton concludes that someone was working on translating a fragment of yet another language. The most complete effort reads, Lab 3, Generation 3 clones. Capsule 30. Stable sterile marker inserted. Capsule 109. Stable sterile marker inserted. Capsule 228. Near match to reference sample. Live marker inserted.
I've just got 4 words.
Oh, really? You've got 4 words?
Mm-hmm. Life finds a way.
Life always finds a way. We have a Brokidar bark. I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't care. More research points. We love the research points. Who are you? What is this? A little starship all by its lonesome. No devout insignia. No emir escort. Your markings are of no faction we recognize. Is there no one who protects you? Do not be afraid. We will make sure you are safe by us. Is that a shakedown?
This is the Mafia.
It seems our universal translator has inadvertently conveyed our message with some subtle implication of threat, such as the problem with these devices. Safe by us should have been translated as safe from us. The threat was meant to be explicit, that the unambiguous "give us money or we hurt you." Apologize for any confusion. I ain't paying, buddy. Can you put low point on the thing? Our scans show you we will find a great deal more than 3 gold in the salvage from your ships. Are you coming to say hello? Yeah, you're coming to say hello. Okay. Let's take out your engines first then. Oh, okay. We died very quickly there. Sorry about that.
Once more with feeling.
Yep. It's alright. Last save. It's fine. We don't mind getting blown up by cannons.
We do a bit.
Not really. Getting blown up by cannons is fun. Oh, there's 3 of them. That's not right. There's 3 of them.
That's your problem.
Yeah, I need a bigger ship. I need a big ship, and I cannot lie. Alright, let's get that while we're here. I mean, how much do I have? Do I have 3 gold? Yeah, you know what? I'll pay the 3 gold until we've got a bigger ship. I'm okay with paying 3 gold. I ain't going to pay it forever. Just wait until we get ourselves a little bit, you know, stronger. I mean, we struggled against 1, i.e. we got killed. I really don't want to take on 3. I know I can get into a fight and run away. That won't be an issue. He explains they have access to resources known as Star Traveler's Prize greatly. Oh, they have trading. Trading? We like trading. Trading is fun.
You want to make a note of them? Because you can't find traders.
I'll be okay for now. Okay, so I need 187. I've got 135. I have a lot of copper. Aluminium I'm going to get rid of a bit as well. Alright, because I've got 62 silver. I need 27 titanium. Cool. More research. Okay, so yeah, we've got a little tradey symbol there, Red.
That will help.
Yeah, so I just need to find tradey symbols. Yeah, I don't want to take them on right now. We've got to have enough XP for our crew to get leveled up. Due to the further calibrate of memory crystals for physical. After extensive search, nothing is found. Eventually, Ensign Gleese discovers an anomaly that is not on the planet's surface, but in the way the ship's scanner stores data. Okay. We need to go down, so I'm going to go this way because we've got to do a medical delivery. And we're running away from these guys. We don't like those guys right now.
No. They're a little bit scary.
You can buy aluminium from the Goria and sell it to these guys and make all the silver you want. Once you fully explain, this star will automatically be dimmed on the navigation map. Yes, we know that. I would like to point out one thing. I found this. and I used the captain's commander's log to think. I called it Sparkles. I basically was running between these places, and I couldn't bother to just go through the thing. I thought, well, there's other stuff out there we might find.
That's true.
And I did actually find something. It damages your ship when you get too close to it, though. Very, very damagey. Okay, we're starting to see some planets. I'm going to go to you first, because you're there. Another derelict vessel. We like derelict vessels. Derelict vessels are fun. The vessel is unremarkable, probably a long-distance cargo hauler. Several critical modules have been forcibly removed, possibly as a result of damage. The cramped passages and rooms suggest its operatives were considerably smaller than ourselves. Tight spaces forces the team to move slowly in single file during the investigation. That's never a good idea. As Ensign Cygnus Lee approaches the engineering section, a previously unnoticed hatch slams shut, cutting them off from the rest of the team. Radio signal breaks the team's channel, delivering a crudely translated message. Your comrade is now our guest. Place 10 units of titanium in the delivery thing if you wish to unfurl them. The delivery thing is presumably a small receptacle located near the hatch. They can't convince the captains you can't afford the ransom. Or we could... that's not going to give us anything, so I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, Red? Sound good?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's try to make a convincing case that the team is unable to pay the ransom, and since they cannot pay, we better to have nothing and the enemy. Unseen captors find no fault with the logic. Okay, so that's it. Warp castle. Okay, right, and we're just going to... Boom goes the dynamite. Or the big ship, actually. But, you know, it's life goes on. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Nothing there. Okay. Costa giggle. Oh, we got a warp gateway. Yay, wormhole. We like wormholes. I mean, apart from the fact there's actually no wormholes or worms in the holes. Oh, that was very cool. That looked like a thing, a comet. Oh, what? They're back again. This looks like it remains a repair and pit stop. With the vastness of space, it's hardly unusual for travelers to leave some kind of junk behind. What is unusual is leaving a valuable resource-rich components behind. Whoever they are, we must have been quite in a rush. Tritium, yttrium, and platinum. I will take all of that. Legend of Steed. What the thing are you? Legendary Steed of Whiskamug. He sounds nice. Okay, the fact that Wolven's going, Whiskamug! I'm guessing Whiskamug is a very cool thing.
Well, if it's a mug for whiskey, lots of people.
No,
would
it's a
enjoy
ship.
that.
It's a ship. He's a wabbit! It is I, Whiskamug. No doubt you thought me merely a legend, but trust that I am real. I have no idea who that is. Surely you cannot be the Whiskamug. You know what? I'm going to let the...
Second.
I'm going to let the chat decide how we answer this.
Second.
Red is saying second.
Second. That mustache. is worth it. Also, not a bunny.
Okay. Surely not. You cannot be the... Impossible. I thought him a legend. Indeed, I confess I am envious of you, having the pleasure of meeting one of the thought of myth. Who has the pleasure of making my acquaintance? You wouldn't have heard of us. I'm Commander Zone, commander of the Black Watch. Such modesty recommends you. Someday songs will be sung of Commander Zone, who met Whiskermug, hero of 1,000 years, champion of 1,000 worlds. We would like to trade with you. You go with it. Oh, wow. I would really like to buy both of these, but I can't. I'm holding on to my Yttrium right now. I really am. I need it for my build. Wolven, do you see him a lot?
He's one of the better traders around.
Okay, and do you see him a lot? Does he pop up a lot? Does he come and go, yeah, I'm all right, mate. How you doing? Because if I don't, he's around pretty often, especially as you roam. Okay. Right, that's fine. I'm not going to pick up these things then, because that's an awful lot of Yttrium I'm going to have to spend, and I need that for my build. I still need 17 titanium, but we're going to hold off for now. Thanks, buddy. You are amazing. What a peculiar individual. I'm not going to argue about that. Okay, if he's going to pop up a lot, I'm going to just say no problems. He'll always have to sell you weapon components and of stuff you've found at least one of. Its prices are pretty high. They are pretty high, but I'm guessing it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you do this and you can get yourself this and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we've got that now. And I think I saw something this way. Whoa! Comet in nearly perfectly crystalline core has caused stability of the system as long range points. 150 research points. I believe the correct wording is cha-ching! Alright, I'm going to keep rolling this way because we need to do this medical facility drop-off. I'm hoping there's a quick way back from here. 3 coins we've seen has allowed me to further refine my model for stellar evolution. Another 250.
Babe, you got to spend some of this.
Okay. First, we've got the island glider. Let's do that. Okay. Right now, we have 735 research points. Okay, so we were going to go Astro, weren't we? At least a couple of people. Yeah? Yeah. It was Astro, wasn't it? Yes. Oh, I don't have research here. Oh, we can hold off on this until we get back. Ooh, what do you think, Red?
I don't know. Okay. What? Remind me. Which officer trainings have you got?
We've got all of them, because everyone's at least 5. Every one of our top dogs has got at least 5 in one of the big major areas.
No. What I mean is...
Yes?
The stuff that we've been getting through the science.
Yes. Oh, I don't know, because I can't see the science thing. So I'm saying, should we wait until we get back?
Yes, wait until we get back.
Okay. I went 1 in skill of everything to everyone. Yeah, which is what we were going to do, bud. We were going to do 1 in every skill. So that everyone's got a bit of everything. And it also boosts our pickups from different things. Like, with Astro, you get an extra 15% on stuff you pick up. Which, effectively, maxes out about 60% boost. Which I'm alright with. I'm just going to say I'm alright with that. I'm okay. Alright, looks like we're coming in pretty fast. Never seen, even glanced at when the crew trainings did. Okay, cool. It's cool. No, we got it because we weren't getting that far along, but we picked up. We found things. We're quite happy. Come on, we're almost there, right? Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, let's go to the desert world first and do some scanning. We do have a wormhole gateway. This pyramid once sealed with a heavy block several meters thick, but sometime in the past century someone cut through it. Inside are signs of relatively sophisticated technology as well as tools for fine stone and metalwork. After studying the equipment and surviving writings, Ensign Triton concludes that the structure was occupied by a group of towards the end of the Fallen Empire dedicated to the preservation of knowledge about remnant artifacts. Their goal apparently was to create low-tech static information storage systems such as physical objects that could encode information, possibly to allow reconstruction of the information in the event of technological collapse. That's another broke, whatchamacallit. That's not good. You know what? If they want to talk to us, we'll pay the 3 gold. Protection from what? Oh, it seems like there's blah, blah, blah. So from us, we'll pay the 3 gold. I'm going to pay the 3 gold because I don't want to deal with them right now. I just don't.
Fair.
We'll deal with them later. Yeah, the heat of the star is cooking our ship.
That's probably a bad thing.
The team takes standard elevated biohazard precautions upon landing, despite Ensign Ria's assurances they are more likely to catch Dutch elm disease than silicon-specific pathogen. They also rebuff offers for lengthy celebration of the delivery. Cool. So we've done that. Now we just need to find one of those ships. One of those trader ships and go, yeah, we did the job. Now pay us, preferably in titanium. Okay. Job's done. Now we've opened up another star out there, but I'm not going that way. We're going back to here. We're going to do some research and update our crew. No, they're not traders. They're truckers. I know. They're merchant ship type peoples. It's fine. It was just me saying what came to my head. But yeah, we got a lot of science. Just like so much science. My team has completed the process combined. Oh my god, another 100 research points. What have you learned about the history of this space? Quite a bit, but it's fragmented. Broad history you may have gathered until roughly 800 years ago. The dominant power was an empire that controlled most of the space, generally known as the Fallen Empire. I get the impression they took credit for the remnant artifacts and apparently had access to some we have not seen, but while very powerful civilization compared to us, they clearly were far below the remnants' capabilities. What caused the Empire's collapse? What records did... let's ask about that. Very little. Most of the Empire seems to regard them as either divine or just fundamentally mysterious. It didn't seem to occupy a large part of the historic record, like how humans might have regarded gravity thousands of years ago. Not that great analogy, but I'm trying to describe how an alien civilization that we don't understand didn't understand something that we also don't understand. We don't know all the way down. Cool. Difficult to say because the Empire's own records particularly describe everything as great, but they were clearly experiencing problems for a long time before the end, gradually, and then suddenly, as it were. My current pet theory is infighting within the Empire's power structure, and popular religious movement took advantage of this. And the religious movement would be the devout? A reasonable guess, and confirmed by the Gaikor's account. I want to know any references to those guys. I gather they were originally a regional constabulary force formed during the very late Empire period to fight the growing lawlessness in the border regions. Initially funded by a consortium of local governments, after the collapse, they became more self-sufficient. Oh, Whisker Mug. Maybe. As a reminder, the Universal Translator generates identifiers for proper nouns based on context and so forth. Looking at the underlying language matrices is challenging even for a Xeno expert. There are some references to an entity that might match a Whisker Mug, but I had marked them as obvious folklore. The character rode across the stars on a giant pink horse, arm wrestled a Telonian, and challenged a black hole to a drinking contest. That sort of thing. These stories go back to the early Empire, so seem unlikely to have even been loosely inspired by a being living today. Anything else? I think we're okay on the rest. We've got pretty much everything else already. Whisker Mug lives.
Yes. Whisker Mug is clearly a true legend.
Yes. Okay, we have 835 research points.
We should use some of those.
Yeah. One of the things I would like to get is the module logistics, but while we're here, let's... Engines 2. Additional improvements to turning and lateral movement. We'll take that. We'll take that. Actually, no, we'll take that. Phase coherence. Even greater plasma range. Turret rotation. That'll be very helpful. Additional boost of plasma bolt. Let's get extra energy. All right. And now we're going to do these, okay?
Yep.
So I've already got resource spotters. That's going to be helpful to us. Let's get both of those. Energy increase repair rate. Detection range. I want to get battle station. What does that do? Every crew member with at least one biomed increases battle station recovery speed by 10%. Oh, that could be interesting. That could be very good. It brings it back online quicker. Or do you want plasma fire support, Red? Exactly. Or I could get tractor beams.
Tractor beams would be helpful.
Survey efficiency increases the speed of planetary scans. Increases the range we can detect vessels by. That could be useful. I don't think there's much else right now. What's that? Maximum range of our viewport zoom. Well, okay. I'm guessing that's when I'm looking through the thing. I'm going to get plasma fire support.
Okay.
Okay, crew. Research. So, resource spotters. Astro. Okay. That was the wrong thing. Astro. Okay, so... let's give him one. Yeah?
Yep.
Let's give you one. Okay, so that means everybody's giving us a boost to what we get out of whatchamacallit. Yeah?
Yes.
Awesome. And now I'm going to put the last 2 points into tactics. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think so.
So we're getting boosts on our weapons. Cool. Awesome. Happy days. All right, let's go for cargo. Have we done everything there? We have shipyard. I'm 17 short. I know I'm going to need neutronium later, but I don't need it right now.
Is that your thought?
Basically. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. I do need to increase the area that we can do build in order to give myself bigger engines, but that's it. Because my ship size is maxed out on my new build, which is annoying. But also, one of those things you just have to deal with. It's also annoying. Oh yeah, I have to revert back to that ship. Okay. Right now, we have no major mission. So I think it's up for the exploration-y type things. So let's go deal with this. This space over here.
Let's go have a look-see.
Yep. So... because we haven't gone there. We haven't looked at it. We have places to search. We have things to go and see and... no anomalies. Right, we're going to fly across the system and go and do the other thing before we do the before we unleash the flood.
Understood.
I'm going to do all the sightsee bits I can do first before I unleash the flood on the galaxy. Because I'm smart.
What would Chief do?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's nothing there? Look at the size of that thing. Just saying there's nothing there? No, it's got to be something here. There you go. Another 20 research points. The entire inner surface is a massive artifact. It's covered in an artificial tropical biome. An interconnected lattice of small islands is punctuated by shallow seas. It's clearly been rendered habitable at great effort, but apart from some simple plant life and single-celled aquatic creatures, it's uninhabited. Hence English. Large towers are producing varying airflows. I suspect without them, the inside surface will experience typhoon-force winds. There could be a great deal to discover here, but millions of square kilometers would take decades to explore. That's it! Yo, blue thing, get back here. Blue thing's disappeared. There's got to be something else we can do here, then.
Apparently.
Because it still says you can investigate. See? Okay, so I'm guessing we have to find something in particular from another system, and it tells us where to look here. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, because it's still nothing there. Yeah, we have to do something different. It's fine. We found a wormhole and we're not going to do anything. Oh, not a wormhole. We found a ring world and we're not going to do anything with it. We're going to be very, very smart. Aren't we, Red?
We're going to try. Give it a go.
Yep. It's fine. It's no problems at all. Alright, we have to... If we're flying all the way to this blue star, it's going to take us a while to get there, but it's fine. There's no problems. No one is upset about this.
Nope, not us.
It's not going to take ages. It's going to take longer than ages. Everything's fine. We're not going mental. Oh, derelict vessel. Derelict vessel. Give us stuff. We like stuff. Ship is in poor condition, partially from the slow excitation of entropy, but mostly because it was a pretty bad ship to begin with. The captain's log is still intact, hired by a group of academics fleeing the devout. Almost returned their money when I saw the ship they brought. An Imperial Protector. Former pride of our fleet. Stripped to the bones. No weapons, no batteries. Old fission reactor. We'd be lucky to make it halfway to their final redoubt. Our chances would be better if they tell me exactly where it was. But I need the copper and some distance between me and the prefect. Zil? What? Subsequent entries in the ship decay, bureau passengers, blah, blah, blah. Analysis shows the Emir have the blood rich in homocyan-like compound. Wonder why. 71 copper and 3 uranium. Well, that got us 12 titanium. We're almost there. We're almost there, Red! Yay! Almost. Great time savers to get those wings and stabilizers installed to get more speed between systems, which I have on this ship. I have wings. I have put them on. Look, there they are. Little wings. And they are on the build for the new ship as well. I have them built. I have them installed. It's it does make you go a little bit faster. My problem is I need bigger engines. I need Mark II engines. I need them. I need them. There is some... Oh, hello. We've got bad guys. Joink. Wrecked hull of the nearest ships lie scattered across a wide area. 14 titanium. We've got all the titanium we need, Red. Majority period raid. Radio faction who seem to have gotten the worst of it. Although there are a few fragments from other ships, perhaps those are the redoubts. More bad guys. Coming in to say hello. Take off your engines, buddy. You don't need them. He went to pieces, Red.
Ba-dum-tsh.
He's a martyr. I think we have enough titanium. We're going to have to keep searching out that way until we find another gate. Okay. Haven't found anything worth really anything at the moment, but that's fine. We're doing stuff. Only about 30 titanium. Exactly. It's nothing really worth anything. And we're getting that titanium from the wreckages of our enemies. And before anyone says anything, no, we're not looting their ships. We're just blowing them up and swiping what we need.
Exactly.
Oh, another ship. Got a little damage there. It's fine. You can run, buddy. You cannot hide. Well, he just lost all his engines. Alright, to the flinger. Exactly. Don't kill them, you can't loot them. Woo! Whoa. This went dark quick. Faithful. Well, let's go have a look at them. Oh, warp gate of some description. Well, they are not put together well, are they? Alright, we've got a new active gateway. We can jump back and come up with our new and improved ship, Red.
Yay!
Finally, yeah. Look, I've been building towards this ship all week.
He speaks the truth.
I do. I speak the truth. Debris from the Flinger Gateway is embedded in the desert dust. It's been stripped of technical components, but was a rush job. No resources were missed. There's marks of a structure from mounted thrusters. Someone forced this thing to crash onto the planet, possibly to break it off for salvaging. 7 titanium, 4 platinum. That works. I will take that. Thank you very much. We're not going for the Flinger. We want the Lumina Bloom. I'm not going to go out in the Flingers. I'm just going to scan this system, get it all sorted, and then we're going back to the station. I want my new ship.
Seems reasonable.
I want my new ship, baby. My new ship. Not only turns out to be a disappointing small chunk of aluminium, barely enough to register with the scanners. Okay. I mean, 2 aluminium, still 2 aluminium. Nothing there. Okay. Got plenty out here, though. Alright. Back home. When we're back there, we'll also have a look at, for instance, at my 3,500 aluminium, mostly from trading. I'm just literally playing. I'm not doing a big trading thing. Me and Red will probably figure out the trading bits, because it's maths and Red likes maths.
I do.
Knowing Red, she'll put together a whole spreadsheet of who gets the best prices and stuff. Won't you, Red?
I mean, that sounds like fun.
See? Told you. Alright, so we're going to load the design. We're going to go with the Blackwatch Scout 3. It's a bit chunky. Okay, should I run people through?
You should.
I should? Yeah, okay. Actually, do I want? There you go. Okay, so it's got 4 plasma Mark IIs. It's got 2 Mark II generators, 2 microreactors, a scanner, a survey lander, bridge, crew quarters, 3 engines, wings, and it's got these mini deflectors all the way around. So, yeah. She is mean. She's not exactly lean, but she has an awful lot of teeth. And she's practically on max size right now. Okay, cargo. I've got something to... I've got a couple of things to scan. Should we take a look at research? I think we hold on to the points for now, Red. Yeah?
How many do you have?
100.
Let's save them for now.
I mean, we have entropic shunts. Increases the rate at which modules dissipate heat to neighboring and or radiate to space. So increases. It doesn't tell you how much it increases. That's the problem. Operations. Let's go, Commander U. How you doing? The Blackwatch report. Admirably exceptional circumstances. Your crew have been awarded promotions in the field. Time for the commander to receive the same. I award you the rank of Commander First Class. With your new rank, I have a bit more leeway as to what am I permitted to divulge to you regarding your mission here, or our mission here. For the most part, it is as you've been briefed. We're tasked with investigating this universe before expanding research access. There are a number of classified additional details, only some of which I have had full access to. The research division that uncovered the wormhole has figured out how to expand it. Had some cause for fear that there was something dangerous here, so they developed the Xenom device capable of creating critical instability event at the Planck scale. If introduced to the wormhole during its collapse, it would permanently sever the connection. The idea is that if something in this universe poses an existential threat to our own, the CIE device will be used. Obviously, anyone on this side will be trapped here. Since this would permanently strand us here, my superiors decided that general knowledge of this information might create counterproductive motivations, as they put it. I disagreed, but was overruled. As I said, I'm allowed to disclose this information on a need-to-know basis to a commander first class and up, so I'm afraid you'll have to keep your crew in the dark. What? You absolute scumbags. There she is, people. And she has a lot of teeth. Show you the heat simulation. I don't want to show you the heat simulation. It's not good. Okay, simulate heat profile. You ready for this, Red?
Yes.
So, yellow means systems are normal. Amber, moderate efficiency loss of 0 to 20%. Red, significant efficiency loss of 20 to 40%. The numbers will go up and down depending on what's happening. As you can see, the front guns are already red.
Yeah, they are. That looks toasty.
Mm-hmm. Basically, I think I should pick up that thing. I don't have vents. I don't have vents. I don't have vents. I have no vents. So yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to get that. We have no vents. I don't even know where vents are.
Exhaust vents.
Oh, that's 75. Haven't got that yet. It's only in prolonged combat anyway. It's fine. All right. Well, we've got to continue expanding our knowledge and our link. Oh, God. We come with the warming. Rumors have reached us that Devout are increased their attention in your direction. That they've even incorporated Blackwatch into the latest incarnation of the... I have no idea what that is. How flattering of them. It does imply that the absolute value of their respect for you is high, but I do not think flattery is their intent. It's the clever stratagem they use. They have observed your interest in the Roman artifacts. Their sermons are now subtly changed to connect the Telonian and Commander Zone. Now your investigations conveniently fulfill fresh prophecies and their converts grow. Know now that you are the focus of the attention. They will pursue you with fanaticism. Do not assume their irrational superstitions means they are fools. Thanks for the heads up. You are welcome to share. Okay, but we're not going to trade right now. Or find about Whisker Mug. I'm a heretic. I've always been a heretic. It's my heretical ways. I mean, I could do a small rebuild on the ship. Go to just one gun down the front. What do you think, Red?
That feels like too little pew.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Too little pew pew. Let's go and do some bits. I don't have enough slots at the moment, mate. I'm literally at the top end. So I'm just going to have to do what I do. How do I get there? Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is great when you're part of a team. All right, I'm going for there. She looks gorgeous, as you know. That's a big ship. Well, we need to test our new ship out, so let's test it out with a big old gunfight. That works. That thing was monster and just got owned. That worked.
That was pretty good.
Hey, Whisker Mug, how you doing, buddy? We like you. We like Whisker Mug, don't we?
We do. He's a bit of a legend.
Bit of a legend. There's got to be another wormhole. Not a heretic wormhole, but an actual wormhole. Yes, the legendary Whisker Mug.
I'm willing to believe he's legendary.
Oh yeah. Mustache alone.
Exactly.
The mustache alone makes him legendary.
Far be it for me to say that proclaiming your own legendary status.
Ooh. Oh, I've got a purple. I've got a purple. Basically an autonomous drive system with navigation system and data bank. Presumably, it was used to deliver messages across large distances that were either not connected by warp gates or couldn't wait for the next routed vessel. Components are not particularly high quality, which would explain why this one died. I guess it was more cost effective to send many low-cost devices, knowing some would fail. Building one with near certainty of arrival would cost as much as a crewed ship. The dispatcher's databanks, while partially corrupted by radiation from the unshielded drive, contain large amounts of bureaucratic reports as well as some interesting academic correspondence and research data. Research on the vault has been proceeding too cautiously. Motivation of is constructing the Telonians is unscrutable, but reasonable supposition is that they are an interfere, possibly for us, possibly for themselves, to technology too complex for organic, and reliably control, constrain protocols. Maybe it's just a lot. I'm sorry, buddy, but I need to shoot you in case you give me something. You didn't, which means we don't like you anymore, but if you did. Yeah, some of them, if you don't take any damage, I can understand why people don't want them, but it does mean that you can repair very quickly. And you do repair very quickly with a monitoring station. check out that monitoring station. At first inspection, this antiquated communication relay that was recently pulled into the sector's gravity well, but Ensign Glace noticed power emissions levels are above what a decaying reactor should be producing. Further research reveals concealed sensors are monitoring tau and E2 emissions in the overall background radiation using method more sophisticated than our own detectors, but I'm unclear as to someone would go through the lens to hide scientific relay. Okay. You know what, Red?
Yes, rival.
We should probably do this up.
We should probably do that.
Got a couple of platinum out of that one. That's cool. Alright, back to our trip again. Yeah, if you're going to get yourself into like fights and you think you're going to take damage, having the crew, like the support crew, does increase your repair speed. If you're confident in your abilities, not having them is perfectly valid as well. Oh, I got a hauler. Just gonna wait for my old hull to repair. Basically, I'm waiting for the crew to put the fires out. Right, go talk to them. Hello, I'd like to talk to you, please. We delivered the medical supplies as promised. Noted, that watches rival carrier and would make use of your service again. 10 gold. Alright, so we've got some bits to do. Wow, that was 75. Research our own. We can do missile tech now. Well, that's nice.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good, yeah. That was pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Missiles don't generate a lot of heat, by the way. That's great, but I want to. I like my big plasma guns. I mean, it's probably my affinity for the A19 Brawler and the A10 Thunderbolt. I like my Burt. Alright, he's lost his engines. He's lost his engines. Oh, look. Brokes. No. Oh, I got sucked in.
Oh no!
Oh, you're going to come at me again? They rebuilt that station quick, didn't they, Red?
Yes, which is pretty good.
Alright, we've got a support crew member critically injured. We have heard Blackwood is now mentioned in devout command and not with fondness. We cannot afford to their ire, but a purchaser has expressed a strong interest in delivery that carries some risk. What's the delivery? We respect you enough not to torture the shrubbery. That is what it says, right? We respect you enough not to torture the shrubbery?
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, JP.
Hey, JP. We want you to collect for us a data bank from the planet in the devout space. We do not know or care what is on it, but our buyer is offering us 100 silver for it. It's likely then that the devout would object to its transport. We divide the price equally? You know what? We'll do it. I'm not going to muck around. I'm not going to try and do the... Oh, we'll change the thing or anything like that. We're just going to... The knights who say nay. Yes, we demand a sacrifice. We demand a shrubbery. Okay, so we're down to 34 support crew. What up, boys? I'm gonna whoop your butt. One down. Okay, that was fun. We do have a trader here. We could take a look. We've got 104 aluminium. We've got 122 titanium. I believe the words are cha-ching! I'm not entirely sure what we get though, Red. Do you?
No.
Let's quickly have a look at the trade post then. Let's just see what we can get. The glider folk want aluminium. They pay in gold. Well, this is why me and Red are going to do a little wander around type thing. Not doing it today. We will have a little trip around all the places we've got. Don't know why I've got these as needs. These guys pay in silver, and we're just doing well, Red, aren't we?
We're doing all right, and we're gonna do better soon because it's break time, and I made Rival a tweet.
What'd you make, Rival?
It's a Sunday. What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, you have to wait.
Okay.
Want a tea?
I'd love a tea. Not gold. Why am I on a nesting powers kick? I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. I wouldn't mind taking these guys out, but they're currently friends with us. Okay. Going to another area. Let's see what we've got in the way of kill them all. This is a long drive. Oh, we got a gate. We've got a gate. All right, let's go to the wormhole. Turn it on. Got another hauler. What do we get? A recent rockside exposed weathered vessel reminiscent of the Red Raider drones. This one seems much older without armaments, probably designed for automated repair of large structures. 12 titanium, 7 platinum. That is very good. I'll make sure that this had nothing. Yeah, it had nothing on it. Okay. Anything out this way? I think we're at the end of the arm, which is good because we needed that. That's a trader post. That's cool. I've got a trade post up there as well. What do we got? Ensign Pricks sets the lander down atop a high ridge with commanding view of the erratic lighting. Most of the surrounding structures have fallen into decay, save for a large pyramid carved solid rock. The structure has an opening on one side facing collapsing city. Inside the gruesome sight, hundreds of desiccated corpses show signs of both blunt trauma and kinetic weapon damage. Murals have been defaced with graffiti. False paths through the remnants' domain are false idols and will be washed with blood. The true paths are seen with devotion. Ensign Rhea. One of the corpses has a foreign object inside its digestive tract. Dissect the corpse. The individual apparently swallowed this object prior to their death. Ensign Rhea notes that given their anatomy, this would eventually have killed them without surgical intervention. Acquired item kaleidoscope. Have the team return to the ship. This device ingeniously stores fairly high density data in custom structure. Shining a bright light through one end reveals a consistent binary pattern through the other with error correction mechanisms. Oddly, the data seems to be completely random. Jeff Cree. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. We've got that smuggler job over there, which we can go and do. I'm going to jump down. I'm wondering if we could do like something to do with that. I'm going to jump down to this blue star and we're going to go down here. We've got plenty of other stars. They're going to take a bit of time because we have to drive there through normal space, but it's all about exploration now, so with the occasional shoot them in the face. We've got another, whatchamacallit, that's fine. Occurs to me that random data from the kaleidoscope that could be the key to accessing the heretic space structure. Cool. Crew. We've got so much further to go before we get another 6 points. We'll get down here, we'll see what we can do, and then we can go and turn that thing on and see what gets us. May as well. I'm just going to sit here, traveling through space in our lovely new ship. And wait for Red Moogle to bring me my midstream snack. Okay, we got a distress beacon. This is CXTA 3363. Our reactor has experienced an inversion chain cascade. Batteries are sufficient only for life support. Can you assist? What do you need? Our engineer has Charlite coils intact but unstable. I could replace the Charlite or try an alternate coil configuration. Some of our copper. The first is easier and safer. Okay. Engineers to be quarantined at our last port of call was conceptual I can't say that. We lack the technical expertise to make the repairs. Okay, so I'm going to take that because it's very simple and I can afford it. Thank you. Reactor is in safe active tolerance. We should be able to make it to our destination. We do not have resources on board to compensate you. We will submit a prompts report on your behavior. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, they're permanent again. That's what nice. Cargo. Yeah, I'm now out of that, which is a pain, but that's fine. Yeah, it's one of those things that you just go, oh dear, what a pity, never mind. We will be able to sort that out. We've got a lot of stuff that we can sell, and we can pick one up. We don't really need it. We're running at really good power right now as it is. Just saying. I have no idea what septuple conjunctivitis is. I'm assuming eyes. Yeah, well then, I'm just going to agree with you on that because I have no idea. Ah, pink eye times 6. Thank you. We have a gateway. That's nice. Well, you know what? Go to the gateway first. We'll activate it. Don't know, oh my, have I got done with this game or maybe the previous one in the series? Or do I have a recommendation of you? Okay. We'll see, buddy. Thanks. Judging from the scans of the dust, I was reading that and it just disappeared on me. Definitely got a space station up there as well. And a flinger. We have rice pudding. A lonely solar-powered radio antenna points to the sky. After examining the control unit, Ensign Gleese notes that the antenna is transmitting repeated data towards a nearby flinger. Have them return to the ship for now. Yum. This derelict automated station is a core equipment is tagged with some resources and elbow grease I could get it working again. Built to recover ore from the asteroid and process it into ingots. It was still collecting ore when it finally broke down. It probably became uneconomical to maintain the facility once the asteroid field was mined out. 10 titanium, 4 platinum. Ensign Gleese estimates it would take 80 units of aluminium, 25 units of titanium, and 1 unit of trellerite to repair the refinery. We can do that. I've definitely got the titanium. I can get the aluminium, and I just need the trellerite, which I just gave to another ship. That's beside the point. We could bring that thing online. I'm guessing we bring that online and we get like a steady stream of resources. You know, like you leave it alone for a while and boom. Here, have some resources.
I think so.
I mean, it'll be a pain in the butt to coming back every time, you know, to pick it up and all that, but I'd be okay with it. Unless we have to move the flinger. What's that? Oh, that's the derelict. Right, so that's... Yeah, so we have to get that, but that's fine. Towards the flinger. So, do I have to get the flinger changed? Or do I have to do that first? Because that flinger's literally aiming at the planet, so it's not going to go anywhere.
I don't know.
Neither do I. That's true. Alright. We'll give it a go. I think the data being transmitted to the coordinates to the antenna. This must be the failure mode that redirects the flinger to a known location. So it did just fling us back here. Still repeating its message towards the flinger. Have Ensign Gleese update the data antenna's coordinates. The warp gate at Sleno. Is this a straight shot home from here? Sweet. Yeah. Well, we don't have a gate there, so we'd have to use the wormhole to get back and forth. Oh, hello. You, come back here. Stop running away. You're running faster than I can. the thing. Ta-da!
Hooray!
Different place. That's what happened last time, people. Okay, small colony has been abandoned for at least a century, and Triton believes or observes a slow economic collapse, possibly due to decline of local industry. Unlucky, it didn't take us. I don't care. It didn't take us far. It took us somewhere we didn't been before. As the team investigates the structures, become aware that several entities are following them, concealed by the trees. Ugh. Remember, the command crew has been injured, and actually they'll be recovering in time, but we're operating reduced skill until they're... Okay. Attempts to set a trap with food as bait, but as the team falls back, they discover their stalkers have anticipated the team's movements. Pelted by rocks, the team is forced to use stronger measures. They succeed in hitting one of the animals with a lethal shot. The rest flee into the trees. It's a furry six-limbed... I was reading that these dexterous creatures have the traits of domesticating animal, possibly bred for companionship, but they evolved remarkably quickly. I would not be surprised if they developed language and tool use after within the next 1,000 years. Okay. We're doing a rhesus and a tabby cat. Large brain activity for its size. Okay, so we've got an injured person. It's fine. Don't worry. Alright, while we're flying to the next planet, I'm going to eat rice pudding, because Red Moogle's made rice pudding. Oh. Somehow Red Moogle's made the best rice pudding I've ever tasted. And that's not just me going, Red Moogle's made rice pudding, and I love her for it. No, literally. If Mama Rival ever sees this, I'm sorry. She makes better rice pudding than you.
I don't think Mama Rival argues much about her cooking.
I mean, not to say anything against my mum's cooking or anything, but once upon a time when I was very, very young, so, you know, dinosaurs were roaming the roads and things, I was having dinner with my gran, and I told her, because she said, well, we're going to have some sausages, and I said to my gran, I don't like burnt sausages. And then my gran said, well, we might be burnt sausages. Why did you say that? Mummy always makes me burnt sausages. I have never lived that down.
No. Your mum... That and the thing you asked when you were looking for your mum...
Yeah, we won't...
have stayed in her memory.
You have earned the attention of the devout monads. You are the obstacle to true comprehension of the whispered whirlpool, the false prophet of the heretics. Take whatever purifications you wish to receive their blessing and understanding. You want to die? Cool. Going for a repair then. Just hit the battle stations thing. We're doing good. Alright, let's go to there. We've got a couple of things to research. Got 420 research points. I promise to play it's putting quite a light show, but well outside the visual spectrum and far UV range. It reveals some unusual aspects of the solar radiation. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're totally brought up what Mum thinks I need. Humbling in some way. I'm okay with that. Team lands in a small clearing at the edge of a vast forest that spans much of the planet's temperate region. Biosignatures are strong and diverse. It's not immediately clear what tripped the anomaly detection algorithm, but the signal was quite strong. We're going to just give it a go. As the team follows... Oh, intelligent bipedal hunter. Okay. Follows the game path through the trees. Ensign Cygnus Lee signals a stop and silently transmits a message. We're being followed. The team spends several hours following and sometimes seemingly being followed by a mysterious quarry. As the sun begins to set, Ensign Kembler spots an odd glimmer in the trees. With a quick shot with a stun rifle, they're able to incapacitate the creature long enough to examine its unique physiology. We were being hunted by the Predator. It's fine. No one bothered. Okay. So we've gone to there. There's not much else there for now. I say that because I've gone to systems like this one where nothing's happened and then we end up going back and there's something there. Crew ready for battle stations. That's cool. Well, we need stuff, don't we, Red?
Always.
So let's go back to our home station and we will figure some out. Could have been several predators. It could have been with their little doggies. They didn't. That was an interesting little extra bit. Okay, so we will keep track of what bits we've got to do, Red. It's taking me to the gate. I don't want to do that. I want it to go here. Okay? And the reason I want to do that because I've got a feeling this flinger is going to take us back to our station, and I want to see if it does that. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, no biggie. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. It doesn't matter if it does, to be honest with you. We've got the warp gate. That works fine. Okay. Come on. It did. It did.
It did.
Research. Okay, we've got 465 points. I'm going explore a hull. I can't afford an explorer right now. I was going for that. I want to get that to get an extra 10 hexes, which will allow me to expand my ship the way it is. But we want exhaust vents, don't we?
Yeah.
Decreases performance penalty of damaged modules. Take that. Every crew member with at least one biomed increases battle station recovery speed by 10%. That could be very useful. Crew that has at least 5 engineering has a chance of saving the ship from catastrophic damage at a great personal peril. Every crew has at least 2 astro module increases probability of finding artifact drops. That could be useful. I'm not going to lie about that. But we've got these like sensor ones. I'm not really bothered by fixed guns right now. Missiles. That could be interesting. Allows the construction of missile modules which fire long-range targeted projectiles. You know what? Yes. Deuterium propellant. Increase the range and speed of our missiles by 10%. Gimbal thrust. Improves the missile's turn rate, allowing for better target tracking. Increases damage of our missiles by 10%. Gives our missiles ablative shield that has a chance of stopping incoming damage. We haven't found any of the other ones here. It's just... Okay. Crew. 13 points before we get another upgrade. Suckage. I don't like fixed guns. I've tried them on my personal playthrough, and I just didn't get on with them at all. I understand why people do them. I didn't get on with them. They're not... It's a personal thing for me. Right. Missions. So we're doing that, but I think it's just a case of finding more. We've got the Heretic Portal. Yes. Derelict Refinery. We need stuff for that. And that's someone... Debris furnaces. Okay, we can have a look at that. Around payment protection, we're going to deal with that. Capid variable start. Right, so there's not much else going on at the moment, is there? We found debris field with containers from our home system. Any idea why? I'm sure you recall from our promotion brief this device Starcom equipped us with. To minimize the risk of early detonation, we had to send raw materials ahead, which contained quite a bit of degraded xenium. We lost 3 cargo ships in the process. We managed to clean up the debris in the system, but some must have got caught in our neighbor's orbit. Okay. Well, that's fine. Starcom has these, but we've learned the physical laws of the universe are very subtle, different from ours. For example, the vacuum permittivity is slightly lower past the 6th significant figure. You do not want to try to fabricate Mark II plasma cannon per meter tolerance. Okay. Go find us some research data if you have nothing more urgent. You know what? Told me about the CIE device. I was attached to the team at Groombridge that developed the device, so naturally I'm aware. The prospect of being permanently stranded in this universe is not too distressing for me personally. Really? You surprised me. There is more to learn in a lifetime than back home. I suspect most of the crew do not share my indifference, but since I am prohibited from informing them, I cannot conduct a proper survey. I do have concerns about the plan. Since we don't really understand why this universe remains tethered to our own, I'm less than certain we know how to untether it. Okay. I don't need to go over ship design. I know what I'm doing with my ship design. Right. Okay. We've got the Heretic Portal we can deal with. But I could go there. There's a trade post up there. There's a trade post there as well, to be honest with you. So we can get to this guy and get this up and running. I'd like to get that up and running. What do we need? We need 80 aluminium, 25 titanium, and 1... Okay. Cargo. I've got the aluminium. I've got the titanium. It's the chirolite. I need 1 chirolite red.
Where can you get one?
Well, I should be able to get one from up here. Oh, I can. Yes, I can. I forgot about him. Where is he? He's not here. He is not here. How dare he not be here? It's fine. Yeah, never around you need him. It's just typical, isn't it? Zoom in. Oh, I haven't been back here in a long time. That's why all these have respawned. I've been doing them. And you can get some decent stuff out, but you have to leave for a long time for them to respawn. It's rather annoying. Not the legendary steed of Whisker Mug. Alright. Ooh, that's painful. Gonna have to sell some stuff. Yeah, that should give us enough aluminium. Okay, let's go. Roll you. Oop. Alright, let's jump down here and get this done. You might need to buy the trailer with the aluminium. No, I took care of it. It's fine. We're good. I had plenty of copper. Primary is the same as last visited. Ensign Glees estimates it would take 80 units of aluminium, 25 units of titanium, and 1 chellerite. Yeah, exactly. Repair the refinery. Refinery is full. It's designed to automatically activate the nearby flinger and send the resources payloads through. Okay. So that's going to mine and then refine and send it through to there. That'll be cool. We'll leave that for a while and see what happens. Let us go to there then. We got this. What do you think, Red? Do you think I should go for missile launchers?
You can give them a go. If you don't like them, replace them.
That's true. That's true. We can do that, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the autopilot on this. Tell it where you want to go and it'll take the shortest route there. It's great. You still have to be on your game, though, because things can go wrong. I'm not paying. I'm refusing to pay. It wouldn't move. It wouldn't move, Red. It refused to move.
That was rude.
Yeah, do I have my thing? I have it, okay. It refused to move. And I'm not paying them again, I'm sorry, it's not happening.
No.
I refuse. I think the first salvo hit in the engines, it probably did.
Yeah, that probably did.
Yeah. It's just the way it is sometimes. And those big gun attacks are just, well, what you're supposed to do. Have you tried the alternate fire settings? You mean that the dodge? Duh. You mean the where you get the your crew to fire for you? Yeah, I've done the intercepting the missiles. Basically using my lovely plasma peoples to do all the... Okay, that's done. Yeah, it needs secondary weapons to a different mode. It's just like, I don't know if I can be bothered. Red, should I keep paying? What do you think?
No, but also they keep winning at the moment.
Well, that's at the moment. They like Wolven said, they hit our engines. There was very little we could do about that.
Then no, that was a lucky shot.
Alright. Save. There you go. If it all goes wrong, we've saved. Here we go. They seem to be getting into a fight with other ships now.
Oh, well, that helps us.
Yep, sure does. I know they'll also shoot me. I'm not bothered about them shooting me. I'm bothered about them shooting each other. Alright, that ship that we just took on then, Red, instead of like 5 engines, it has 1.
Oh.
Because I've just ripped off the other 4 engines. Yeah, I know I'm burning up, but there's not much I can do right now. Gotta get away from the sun. One down. Okay. Let's go deal with these guys over here, because they're near a station. I don't particularly want to deal with the station right now. Ooh, Brigadier chest. Alright, so there was 4 Brigadiers in here. That's great. Station is probably the one that could be dealt with most, but at the same time, those guys do more damage.
What are you thinking, Papa?
Trying to decide which one I'm going to attack first. He's lost most of his engines. You missed. Station. Wow, we got a neutronium out of that.
Oh, that'll help.
Okay, the island's archipelago is dotted with settlements by standard technological precision or analysis. They are not achieved spaceflight or any flight beyond simple gliders. Oh, it's another thing. Survey incomplete, so it's another tradie post. That's cool. Okay. All right, we just whooped a lot of butt there, Red.
We did. We did.
First, Lost reported our engineer repaired the reactor at your own expense. We press you to accept this gold. Perhaps news of the outcome will encourage others to do the same instead of more customary looting. So, Anthony, no, we're good, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate the gold. You pay us, we keep you safe, mostly from us. Well, that's the mercenaries. These trader dudes are actually pretty good. I mean, they look weird, but they're actually pretty decent people. They seem nice, anyway. Ugh. Okay, more bad guys. In desperate need of getting shot in the face. At least they're not the roguey peoples. That's right. Run away after you've fired. Go shoot the Paris in the face. You know what, I'm going to go around you before I go with the... what should we call it? Because you're just going to get in the way otherwise, and it's really fracking annoying. Right, let's turn this wormhole on. What do you say, Red?
Sounds good. Because we've got 45 minutes left.
Yes.
So I would say just explore.
Oh, no.
Because
Yeah. This large artifact is quite advanced, but at least within the technological space we can comprehend. Glyphs on the structure surface translate to heretic portal. That which descends on a sudden increase in energy levels within the structure, along with a shift in the local warp space. Ah! I'm fine. Bad guys. Lots of bad guys. Who the hell are these lot? What the hell's that?
new and mean.
I have no idea what that was. Okay, we just Turn the heretic portal on, right?
Think so?
I'm guessing we need shields to deal with that. Alright, we have to go through more guns, then we have to go through more guns, but I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we're going to have to kill more people. It's fine. Yeah, that beam thing, though, seems to have a fairly decent range. Yeah, I can place plasma range, but I need to go back and do a re-thing. But it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's okay. It's fine. The main issue was the support crew taking an absolute battering. Okay. Type to Starcom. Printed you a new ship twice. It was technically different ships, though. Alright. At least we got a way back. Yeah, that's got a much longer range than me. And it seems to be critically injuring my people every time it hits us. I think we'd probably be better if we had missile launchers.
I think missile launchers for this. For certain.
I mean, they are on fire, which is good. Killed half the station. That's good. I'm not entirely sure where the laser is firing from, though. In other news, I'm using my main weapons as point defense. Alright. Definitely increase the range of our guns. That's not an issue. I'd like to know why that thing's just firing at us constantly. It's not very nice. Got it.
Yay!
Beam coolant. Alright. Sealed chest recovered from a brigadier debris. Encryption protocol unbreakable. Fortunately, the chest was not drilling out the lock. Get access. Part of Hyde's beam weapon system. Okay. Log shows landing on a particular ocean planet. Okay, so we've got somewhere else we can go to now. There are two beams. Okay. You're in space, right? Throw an asteroid at it. Not that hard. I mean, first you have to accelerate the asteroid to the kind of speeds that allow you to do that, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Another pyramid rises out of the dry landscape. This one had a silver and platinum inlays decorating its outer surfaces, which have been hurriedly and incompletely stripped away. Door on the one side blends almost invisibly into the surface, or would it if it had been left closed. 37 silver, 5 platinum. Inside is laid out across several levels with dormitories, large halls, and other rooms of indeterminate purpose. Most furnishings have been removed with a bit more thoroughness than the exterior decor. Computers and equipment have been smashed and blasted with plasma. This looks like a hasty retreat from an attack. They probably destroyed the equipment they couldn't carry to avoid leaving data behind. Have Ensign Kelper lead a search of the debris. Have Ensign Gleis try to recover any data from the equipment. I'm going to go with data.
Yeah.
After determining that the computers use Xeon crystals to store data, Ensign Gleis uses a laser spectrometer to locate a shard that had been blasted clear of the debris with minimal damage. Audio translates to, "The rumors are true. Our last academy has fallen to the devout. There is danger that they will obtain portal code for those who remain behind. We must be prepared for evacuation. Locon space is nearby, but they would surely sell us out or turn us to slaves. The Nimion will. So deep in the void we must go, but our time will come again." Okay. Now we search the things. Wow, 15%. We got 15 silver. And more interesting, the teams find something that could not be removed. A com port leading through the pyramid stone to the outer metal lattice. Okay, that was actually kind of interesting. Again, you're in space. Strap some rockets to a space rock, point it at the station, and get moving. It won't stop until something hits it, or it hits something. There is that. You are not wrong. Let's have a look where we are in relation to the rest of the... Oh! Not too far away. We've got places further on. We can go straight to there next. It did have a pretty decent thing to deal with. Space rocks. Okay, nothing there. Okay, Red. So I think what we've decided is during the week, yeah, me and you are going to do some work on finding the prices and things like that and figuring how we can trade things to make extra cash.
Sure. I think that's going to involve some screen sharing.
It's going to involve screen sharing. It's also going to involve something that I know you love. Spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys. I can get Red Moogle to do spreadsheets. She's like such a happy little bunny.
I am a happy little bunny.
Yeah. I've got an elite destroyer down here. I have no idea what an elite destroyer is. We should probably go and have a look. I mean, it seems to be running away from us. It's got an elite interceptor with it as well. 2 elite interceptors. Wow, he's got shields. Here's bad news. They can outrace me. Oh god, he's got a laser. He's got 2. He's got 2 lasers. Okay, I think we just found out where they came from then. They seem to be on these wings though, so hopefully I can destroy them. Okay. In other news, those things were nasty. Reporting regarding detection of unidentified warp signals by redacted originating near the tip of Tolian Spear. Deep mathematical analysis in obscure branch of warp field theory. It looks like Devout were trying to reconstruct an equation. They couldn't catch up. I don't know, they couldn't catch up. They were going faster than me. I was seriously struggling to keep up with them. I need bigger engines. Star Lance. That sounds ominous. Yes, it really does, doesn't it? I was hoping no one was going to notice that. That sounded ominous. I got wings. Yes. Ominous. Yes. This component may be tricky to analyze. I'm pretty sure that some Turelite inside just want to break it apart. Distinctive markings clearly announce that this large fragment of Devout ship, while it sustained some superficial damage, Ensign Pricks notes that it's in probably good shape if the impacted from orbit. Have an Ensign or keep it intact for examination aboard the Blackwatch. I think we keep it intact.
Agreed.
Devout debris. Okay, let's... Apart from being devout, internal examination is definitely being fruitful. It's a weird component. Despite the control-like cause, no energy outputs. Need some time to analyze it. Okay, so you're going to analyze away. Is it as though this is taking the Eye of Sauron as your personal signal? I mean, it might be. You never know. This planet's development has direction that points to outside intervention. I wouldn't be surprised if some external power is discouraging this planet from talking to strangers. The planet is roughly on par with where Starcom space was perhaps a century ago. Judging from the area scans of architecture and environment, the entire planet fell into a deep decay several centuries ago. Sort of modernized Dark Ages. It has since rebounded and is now rapidly industrializing. Normally, this sort of world is eager to extraplanetary exchange, but the team's overtures are rebuffed. Okay, so they don't want anything to do. We've got a Brogadar. Okay. As long as there's only one, we're good. You seem to be losing against us. You have lots of ships, and now you've seen your maneuvers, your advantage is gone. Is it easy to play now? Easier for whom? Yes. One of the characters does that. At that point, you have to ask yourself if you're the baddie. Definitely not the baddie. Far too good looking to be the baddie. Alright, we are going to have to go back to the station at some point, though, because our support crew is taking some damage. We need to get them patched up. The thing is, that's our only wormhole to get out. The area was used as a dumping ground for ship parts someone decided weren't worth repairing. The parts are constructed from low-quality synthetic polymer, so have very little recycle value, but some of the parts have embedded copper wiring that was apparently missed. 28 copper. We'll take that. Right, we've got that way there. I'm going to go this way, though. We're going to go to this yellow star. They're almost like devout in the lack of moral quandary in smashing them with the job lots. Literally went and stripped the wiring from the wall. Yeah, why not?
Rivals laws.
Yeah. Planetary survival log recorded. Okay, so we've got that there. We've also got that smuggler job, but and me and Red Moogle have got our marching orders for the week, haven't we, Red?
Yes.
And our marching orders for the week are shopping.
Shopping. And making a price comparison site.
Yes. Now the prices do change, but it's just to give us kind of an idea of what place is looking for what. Because it would be nice to have an abundance of stuff. Okay, what we got here? Enforcers? Cool. The planet was devastated by a war in the past few hundred years. Judging from the ages of the ruins, it was not a single cataclysmic attack, but a long series that spanned decades and gradually eroded the civilization's ability to recover. It looks like the ruins have been thoroughly picked over by scavengers, but there may still be something worthwhile. We don't have a great observation skill on this. Oh, but we do get a 93 out of it, though. That's fine. Its records show the planet had several different species living on it, with different habitat modifications by dwelling. Okay. Building, the team finds a large trove of census documents. They show the planet was predominantly inhabited by three-eyed humanoid species, but also home to other alien races. So we got some extra stuff out of that. We like extra stuff. What's that? That's another trawler. Enforcers. How are we doing on points for the crew? 8 points to go. 8 points to go is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, we got a flinger. That's kind of cool. This planet was devastated by war in the past few hundred years, judging by from the ages of the ruins. It was not a single cataclysm, so it's the same again. Scavengers have been okay. So nothing off that one. That kind of sucks, but there you go. We don't have great stats yet, so we're just gonna have to do what we can. But we got another XP, and that's always nice. This planet is rotating faster than the surface due to the partial tidal lock. The liquid layer acts as lubricant. There's always time for lubricant. We've got a warp gate. Yeah. Whisker Mug, how you doing, buddy? We missed you. Actually, no. Go there first. Whisker Mug. Whisker Mug. Yeah, Evolution is an amazing film. So much fun. You are so beautiful to me. Did I introduce you to Evolution, Red?
We've seen it together many times.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay, we've got two flingers here. One going that way, one going this way. We've got lots of options here. Which is kind of cool, but also like, yeah, where did we go? So yeah, look, we've been there before. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish this system off. And we're gonna go and try and do that burger thing. This world is technically fairly advanced. There is a clear signs of space travel and other developments roughly on par with Starcom. but the quality of life and infrastructure is surprisingly poor. The main spaceport where the lander sets down has only a few small shuttles. The government representative greets them. On behalf of our people, we greet you humbly. We would offer you tribute, but are forbidden by the Lokan. Instead, I am willing to offer myself to be eaten by you as a demonstration of our supplication. We're not going to eat the guy.
No.
I'm not going to eat him. The representative is visibly relieved. He explains that as subjects of the Lokan, they have strict quotas on resource production, which leaves almost nothing for development or offerings of other visitors. These quotas must be terribly steep. They should be thriving, but they're on the verge of collapse. After Ensign's tried to press his details, the representative explains that after the Empire fell, there was a long struggle between the factions of this region that devastated most of the inhabited world. We've seen some of that. The surviving refugees gathered on this world to rebuild. When the Lokan arrived decades later, they were still far too weak to refuse their demands. Offer help to negotiate with the Lokan, yeah? The representative seems nervous. If they are amenable to lower quotas, that would help us immensely. But whatever you do, please do not anger the Lokan on our behalf. They can be quite unforgiving. Well, we're going to see what we can do. We're going to try and help these people. Because we're amazing.
It's true.
JP, we're not going to eat them. $22 titanium. Cool. All right. Well, we don't know where the Lokan are, so we can't actually do anything about that one right now. Anyway, I was thinking of doing this one. Cover the debris of one of the Brigard ships, marks location. Yeah. That smuggler one, we're going to have to actually make our way out there. But that, we can do that while we're here, and it's fine. We've got a gate. It's amazing. GP. I mean, it sounds like the Lokan need a boot introduced to their backsides. I do think that we should lean on the old adage of this channel, which is there isn't a problem that can't be solved with the proper application of explosives.
Correct. Which is came from JP.
It came from JP. I think we should reintroduce that to the Lokan. We got a martyr coming in to say hello. Wow, we got an iridium out of that. That's cool. The location marked on the Brigard survey log is near a rare volcanic protrusion on an otherwise submerged planet. A submarine cave leads to an artificially carved out chamber. Within, the team finds a cache of gold bars stored in even more valuable neutronium chest. Uh-oh. We got bad guys coming to say hello. They seem to be the smaller ships, so we should be okay with these. Wow, they're sending think they've hit my... That's about to come back in a minute. Are they, like, just throwing stuff at us?
Yes.
I think they just shot their own ship. Oh no, you've lost your laser cannon. Swarm warhead. Oh, they're sending all the ships to us now. I think we went through a few of them.
Yeah, maybe one or two.
Could be wrong. Oh, that thing we picked up earlier on. It shut down our power systems. That's where all my power went. Okay. That was the thing. And we still took out all of them. The frigate doesn't seem so elite. Not really. No. The destroyer's pretty damn tough because of that energy shield. And it's got those two lasers which do hurt. But otherwise, yeah. It was just a load of targets. The ship looks a bit like a heavy fighter or something similar. Flotsam. Flotsam. Jetsam. Flotsam usually shows signs of fragment damage from hull collapse. Okay. There you go. Stuff. I think that's copper. No, it's actually flotsam. It's like jetsam. What we got? Plasma rifle. Okay. That got us nothing. Because it's similar to the previous chest, which sucks. Swarm warhead, 85 research points. Oh, we can now do a missile variant. Shield matrix. Okay, need additional shield generator things. Hundreds of glass petri dish-like containers filled with gallium arsenide substrate. Definitely fewer than 9,000 of them, so number may be designated for the batch. Okay. More than likely, yes, there would be. In the Disney canon thing, whatever. Little Mermaid. I'm not surprised. Watcher, how's things? Oh no, another star. You can't keep opening stars like this. How am I supposed to get to them all? I'm joking. I've got no problem with doing that. Oh look, rocks that need shooting. Alright, looks like we've got a couple of planets. That's it. Is that flinging back to there? I think it is. Alright, I'm going to go to there, then we're going to head back, alright?
Yep.
And then me and you, Red Moogle, have got our work cut out for us. Why have you just popped up? Got like 400 science points or something.
That's quite chunky.
Yep. If we have them, we can definitely do a couple of things I want to do. Debris from another flinger gateway. Okay. That works for us. We're okay with that. Okay, nothing on that. Excellent. Okay. So we want to get back there, don't we? Do I try the flinger? Oh no, Red, what do you think?
Yes.
Hey, Zeus. Yeah, thought so. Takes us to there. That's fine. That actually works. Oh, we got fights. Okay. Who wants to die now? Alright, let's jump back to the station. While on fire. Why not? We like to do things tough around here. Okay, Lieutenant Milton, what do you want? While you were gone, some refined resources just randomly appeared nearby. After searching through our log archives, I saw that a while ago you activated an automated dust refinery. It must have come through that. I'm used to make some repairs and saved half of the Black Watch. 38 silver, 18 titanium, 10 platinum. That'll work. Oh. During a last refit, I was discussed ways to improve Black Watch tactical sensors. With Ensign Gliss, got to talking about the crew's recent adventures, and the incident with the supposed derelict station came up. Apparently, it's been configured to measure Tau-type neutrinos. Due to clearance restrictions, I couldn't reveal this information to them, but Starcom has been experimenting with using these particles to detect ships beyond the range of our normal sensors. Nothing practical has come out of my knowledge, but maybe the operators of that station figured it out. There was nothing in the derelict ship logs to shed light, but they are sending the data somewhere. They did a good job of hiding the target, but I think it adjusted their signal strength to account for nearby energy sources. If you return to the location of the derelict, Ensign Kepler might be able to pinpoint the location with local background scan. I think the derelict might have been destroyed. Well, I don't blame you. No point leaving valuable salvage around. But you only need to find where the derelict was to get the measurement. You should be able to find it in your ship's logs. So that's going to turn into a job, isn't it? Yep, okay. Research. 550. Grab that. Right, that allows me to increase the size of the ship. Which we all enjoy. Don't we?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Let's increase all of that. Sister recovery, and I'll take artifact spotters because that gives us more science. That have to do with the massive winter storm harrying the east coast? I don't know about that. It's not too bad here, is it?
No, he's talking to Zeus.
Yes.
Yes, because Zeus is in North. Well, he's in East Canada, so that's going to hit.
Okay. I can change the ship to have missile launchers. Other weapons, missile launcher. Jeez. 12 uranium. 12?
That's a lot.
That's a fracking lot. I'm a high space while smirking in the 20 degree sunniness.
Californians.
12! Rapidly expels excess heat from adjacent modules. I can do that, like, there. So that expels heat. At the very least, we should get down from red, hopefully. Yeah, those front lasers are now firing. They're not going orange as quickly. That's doing good. Okay. May reinforce it. Expels excess heat from adjacent modules. High damage capacity. Cool. And I'm not going to use them right now, but it's something to think about in the future, isn't it? We can go up to 40 now, so it's just beat, doesn't it?
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind a missile launcher. I really wouldn't. And I'd probably put it there. Mark II engines. I can do 2 of those.
Are we just designing this and then stopping?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be nice, although I'd like to build out this probably. I don't know, darling. I really don't. If I could do that, that'd be nice. You know?
That would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then what have we got? The reinforced vent. Why are you just going for that? Ah, there you go. Put you there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got to figure this out. Got 38.5, so I've got 1.5 units to use. I don't need that because I've got those. It's a small exhaust right below the main reactor. Not doing that. Not doing that. The only other option is I get rid of the crew quarters.
But you like those?
Yeah, I know. But I could put the missile launcher there.
They're still not working, Wolven.
Yeah, sorry, Wolven. Sorry about that, buddy. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's going to take some doing. It's going to take some doing. But I want to get that missile launcher in. I'm going to have to get the uranium for it, but I want to get that missile launcher in. Does that make sense? I think it does.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it does. Let's try that. No, there. Yep. I can definitely replace the engines. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I can make that work. It'll be different. Yes, definitely go for Mark II engines. Yes, I will. Uranium, a nuclear missile launcher. Color me interested. I don't think it fires nuclear missiles, though.
Yet.
I think it just requires uranium to build it. And I wouldn't mind, but I haven't found that much uranium. I really want to find more uranium. Sorry. So, yeah. I mean, that reinforced vent is kind of cool. Going there and there. And then I've just got to figure out where I'm putting the missile launcher, which I think is going to be there. For faster repairs. It's just for faster repairs. That's all it is. Anyway, that's what we'll call it for today. Because otherwise I'll be playing for hours. And I've got to go to work tomorrow. Got lots to do. Saying that on stream might get you a call from Mikey. Anyway, back tomorrow with the member stream. It'll work this time. Space crew, because we're doing lots of good stuff. Me and Red all put some time into this, learning where we're going to be buying stuff and selling stuff, and we're going to really try and do some bits. I'm going to try and get this missile launcher attached as well. So you'll probably have a completely different ship design next week. We'll see. But anyway, until next time, you lot take care of yourselves, and I'll see you there, okay? Bye-bye.